Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vok here, and today I'm back and super excited to show you this custom recreation of the Fortilla from Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, Fortnite definitely gets a lot of hate, but hopefully there's enough detail and cool techniques in this MOC that even if you dislike the game, there's still something here for you. But I think this MOC turned out absolutely epic. It has everything you could want from a Fortilla MOC, a ton of detail, the two towers that look straight out of the game, and a bunch of skins including Ocean and the vault inside. It's one of my favorite builds I've done in a while, and one of the most complicated because of the shapes of the towers as well as how fragile it was while building, but the end result I think looks pretty awesome. So something I want to mention is that this video is in collaboration with Sacred Bricks, and he built the Authority from Fortnite and it turned out amazing. So after you're done here with this video, go check it out. It will be linked down below. And with that all said, this is a pretty huge MOC, so I'll try to talk fast, so just sit down, relax, and let's just hop right into the build. Starting off, this build is made up of pretty much two towers that are connected in the middle with a bridge, and starting off of the tower on the right, it's built on this gray platform that sits directly on top of the water, and that water is just made up of a ton of blue tiles and studs. I think it looks really good, but on the platform there's some railing as well as the support that's actually holding up the entire build. It's pretty small, and that's what really made this build so fragile. It really just kept falling over while I was building. But in front of that, there's a rack with some canisters on it just for a bit more detail. And right here is my favorite skin from the new season, Ocean. This could be a player or the actual Ocean character that spawns at the Fortilla, and this is based on her leveled up appearance with the pink vest and the brown hair. Overall, I think this minifigure turned out pretty well. And to get up to the second floor, there's a staircase on the side, but taking a look at the wall on the build, it's using a stot technique, which means studs not on top, and that just adds for a ton of detail, making it look a lot more like the worn out metal that the Fortilla is built out of. It has a brown edge running along the bottom, and then there's the stripe of red and yellow that definitely gives it the look from the game. The shape is also very accurate, and there's the ghost symbol on the wall, but next to that, there's a platform where you can add a minifigure. And moving up from there to the roof, running along the edge, there's some more metal panels. It looks very accurate to the game, and I'm using one of those bendy 2 pieces to give it a rounded shape at the corner, and on top of that, there's a gray railing going along the edge. And on top of the roof, there's the Captain America skin, and he's running up to the tower that has a brown staircase. It's supposed to look like it's built out of some old rusted metal, and that leads up to the tower. I love how this part of the build looks with the yellow and red and the rounded window. The roof has the same overhanging metal panels put into a circle, and on top of that, there's a satellite dish, and that wraps it up for the exterior of this half. So moving on to the bridge in the middle, it's built using a bunch of different colors to give it that look from the game. These colors would usually never look good together, but in this build they work perfectly. So the bridge there has some windows and some stickers from the Mandalorian AT-ST Raider. Coming out of the side, there's a pipe that leads up to the tower, and there's a string of lights that really makes this part of the build look more accurate, and I think it looks pretty awesome. So next up we have the other tower, and the platform here is built pretty much exactly the same as the other side. There's some pipes, railing, and a barrel, and then the Hopper skin who's probably attacking Ocean. But taking a look at the actual tower, the walls are once again built on their side, just like the other side of the build. It has a rounded shape to it that I think looks pretty epic, and there's some greebling, and built into the walls there's some windows. Those add for a pretty cool look. Next up for the blue portion, there's a platform running along the edge of the railing. It's the perfect spot to put a sniper, and here's my custom ghost henchman. This guy I think looks pretty awesome and really accurate, and there's some more windows built into the wall, and overall I love how this part of the build looks with the dark blue and gray color scheme. And that pretty much does it for the exterior. That was definitely a lot. So now let's take a look inside. Starting off with the bridge, it's very basic. There's just a crate, but that leads into the blue and gray building. On the first floor, there's a ladder and a bunch of control panels built into the wall. The blue screen on those really add for a nice color and really pop in this part of the build because of how gray it is. Moving up the ladder to the second floor, there's a few more details around with some pipes, greebling on the wall, and a chest. And finally, for the last part of the build, it's probably the more interesting out of the two sides, and that's because it has a vault, and there's the control panel where you could insert the keycard in the game from Ocean to actually open the vault. The door looks pretty cool, and inside you can see an ammo box and a supply drop. Overall, I love how this part of the build turned out. And that's pretty much it for this video. I had a super fun time building this one. Once again, check out Sickerbrick's Authority MOC down below and subscribe to his channel because he makes some pretty epic content. And with that all said, thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.